Hi guys, thanks for another episode of Reviews and Previews. We're back for another episode, and it's Christmas Day as we speak here, so have a happy Christmas. I think it's quite late actually at the minute. Got a Reviews and Previews episode in quickly tonight though. As you can see from last week, only 4 games went ahead. Luckily Arsenal and Newcastle did play, or rather unluckily for Newcastle that is. Luckily for Arsenal, we'll start with the positive news. Martinelli, Wonder Boy, with Saka and Smith Rowe, all the children scoring, as well, not children, but the youngsters. Rafinha penalty did little to stop Arsenal on their way. Brilliant performance once again. We've confirmed our spot in fourth at the minute, but obviously loads of teams around us have games in hand. I mean, Spurs somehow managed to get a draw against Liverpool last week. Chelsea only drew, so now Arsenal only 6 points off third, only 12 points off top, title charges incoming, yeah, easy win, brilliant performance again. Leeds look washed up at the minute, they're in trouble. Yeah, I'd say Leeds need something special soon because they've got obviously lots of injuries and they're struggling at the minute. Yeah, it's a good result for Arsenal, no clean sheet, but still 4 goals, plus 3 goal difference. Our goal difference looking pretty nice now into +4. Let's go. Anyway, on to the bad news and on to the game I went to last week. Newcastle 0, Man City 4, and it was a bit of a thrashing, to be fair. First goal, I was at the game, obviously. Ruben Dias just heads in an empty net pretty much because Kieran Clark decides to leave the header like an absolute lamppost. Manjang, João Cancelo bangs on into the top corner, to be fair. Not bad, mate. And Riyad Mahrez obviously did his thing. He was called offside, but I knew. I saw it, and everyone around me was like, oh yeah, he's way off, way off, way off. And no, I called it. I said, no, he's on, he's way on. I thought he was level and he was, to be fair, and then Sterling added a fourth. And yeah, it was a pretty horrendous day for Newcastle, but we should have had a penalty. Ryan Fraser got completely fouled in the box. It was absolutely ridiculous that we didn't get a penalty. Edison just completely took him out and we somehow did not get a penalty, so it was absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, I don't think that was going to help us get anything out of the game anyway, although it would have been 2-1 if we had scored the pen. But yeah, the referee's just absolutely rubbish at the minute. Man of the match for Newcastle rightly says there, Joe Linton, he was good again. Went past Rodri very nicely a couple of times. He could have been sent off himself a few times. But yeah, and disappointing result for Newcastle is stay in the bottom 3. And it's a uphill task at the minute for them to stay in the league. So yeah, unfortunately we are struggling. So on to this week, as you can already see, 3 games already off on Boxing Day tomorrow. Liverpool, Leeds, Wolves, Watford and Burnley, Everton already. Could be more to come because I think Crystal Palace got COVID. Norwich have COVID, so Arsenal could be in trouble. So yeah, that could be interesting. Anyway, Man City viewers, we'll get straight into the predictions. We're going to have to do, there's a massive fixture schedule coming up, so we're going to go all the way to Thursday. We'll make another one next Friday, hopefully. Another reviews and previews. Yeah, so there's a lot of games going on at the minute. All the way until, we'll have a look. Anyway, start, Man City 3, Leicester 1, Norwich 0, Arsenal 3, Tottenham 2, Crystal Palace 1, West Ham 2, Southampton 1, Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 2. Chelsea on a bit of a bad run at the minute. They've had a few COVID problems themselves. Brighton 1, Brentford 2, Newcastle 2, Man United 3. I think that'll be quite a good game, to be honest. Arsenal 2, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 1, Norwich 0, Southampton 0, Tottenham 2, Watford. Watford 0, West Ham 2, Leeds 1, Aston Villa 2, Leicester 0, Liverpool 3. On Wednesday we've got all these games at the minute could get postponed. You never know at the minute, but the Premier League are continuing as we speak. So we'll go then. Chelsea 3, Brighton 1, Brentford 1, Man City 2, Everton 1, Newcastle 0. Oh, why have I said that? Oh, we'll come look at that again in a minute. And Man United 2, Burnley 0. So Newcastle 2 defeats I'm predicting for them, 2 wins for Arsenal hopefully. We'll preview the Norwich game. Yeah, it's obviously there's got to be an easy win really. Arsenal got a few COVID problems with Lokonga, Mauri. I mean, these players don't start for us anyway, but we've got a few out with COVID, and so did Norwich actually. So hopefully this game does go ahead. Fingers crossed. We need to keep this run going of good results. Good form going. Arsenal also through to the semi-finals of the Carrow Cup when they beat Sunderland 5-1. Charlie Patino got a goal for his debut. Young kid, he looks so young. And Eddie Nketiah got a hat trick. There's all the talk about him not signing a contract at the minute. Same with obviously Lacazette as well. Obviously we need a few of them. I think we need to sign Lacazette up really. If not Nketiah, we need to get one of them really. We need to sign a new striker probably in January or the summer. Calvert-Lewin possibility, I reckon, for us. Anyway, this match should be an easy win for Arsenal. 3-0. I'm predicting. Simple as I think. Yeah, just keep the same team. We've had a bit of we gave the first team a bit of a rest against Sunderland, obviously. Ben White and Odegaard were the only players to start, but they even came off after a while. So yeah, not too bad. Arsenal should get an easy win there. In terms of Newcastle, Man United too hard. I think I've said 2-3. That's optimistic. I think if we get a goal, I think that'll be all right. Man United looking a bit strong under Rangnick already. They've had a bit of COVID recently, so they haven't played in a while since they beat Norwich themselves a couple of weeks back. I think it'll be a tough game for Newcastle again. I think this is the game really of the week. I think Newcastle got to get something out of these next 2 games really, out of Everton, or got to get a win basically. Out of the next 3 we'll see. We've got after that. Oof, yikes! Southampton not good. Yeah, I think Newcastle got to get a win out of the next 3 games probably to have any chance. The thing is, we're still only 3 points behind Norwich. No, it's not Norwich. It's only 3 points off safety with Watford. In 17th. So yeah, we're not in the worst situation, but it could be worse. But it definitely should be better. We need the January money to help us out a lot, but at the minute, all the other teams getting those games in hand over us, so we're sort of struggling, to be honest. In terms of the team for Newcastle, Kieran Clark needs to get out of the club right now. Sell him. It's championship standard. Sell him off. He's absolute rubbish. I'm not sure why we started him against City. He was just absolutely poor. When he got that red card against Norwich, I said sell him, but you should just find him really. But he's just absolutely rubbish. He's crap. Yeah, hopefully St. Max. We need to have an absolute storm against Man United, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Unfortunately, Man United are a bit too strong. Obviously, Ronaldo will be jumping and probably doing his thing. I'm going to have to transfer him into my fantasy football, obviously, with the Liverpool game going off, that's not good for my fantasy football, obviously. Not very good. Arsenal against Wolves, I think Arsenal should get another win there. Keep the good form going, as we said before. Newcastle against Everton away is a hard match. I think we can get something out of that, but it depends if Calvert-Lewin's back. He could probably get a goal against us, So yeah, I think that'll be a tricky game, so, if we get anything out of that, it's a bonus as well. Point out of Everton, possibly. I've said 1-0. Could be worse. Could be better. You never know. Anyway, so yeah, Newcastle not looking too good. Salah still way out in front. Jota, Vardy, Rafinha up into 4th now with 8 goals, some penalties recently. Smith Rowe in joint 5th, along with the likes of Bernardo Silva, Son and Ronaldo, on 7 goals. Assists, Salah still the king on that, with Trent near him as well. Onto the table then, Arsenal sitting 4th. A healthy gap of 4 points above West Ham and anybody else. 5th and 6th and 7th. I think you got to look at Wolves still. They're not doing too badly. They're still doing all right, and then it's a bit of a gap back down to Leicester though. But I think the top 7 is really where you got to look at it. I mean, Arsenal should be finishing at least top 6 in my opinion out of those 7 really. If Arsenal get 4th, that's a blessing. Like, honestly, I'm not sure how we've done that anyway on Newcastle. 10 points minus 23 goal difference. It could be getting worse over the next couple of weeks. And as I've said, all the teams look at that. Watford, Burnley, Norwich all got games in hand, so that's not going to help us. Even Leeds will after this week, after they've got COVID. So yeah, fancy football nightmares. Loads of nightmares everywhere. But it's Christmas, hey. It's Christmas. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, guys. If you want to like it, share, subscribe. Why not, you know? And anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.